Welcome to Liverpool fans. Today we've got the latest updates of your beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. Liverpool's January transfer narrative around Joel Ordonz has become a clear example of how rumours can race ahead of reality. Despite widespread claims suggesting the Reds are close to finalising a $40 million move for the Club Brugge defender, sources close to Liverpool insist that there is currently no advanced deal in place and no formal talks ongoing. Ordonz, 21, is undeniably a player Liverpool admire. He has been on the club's radar for more than a year and is highly regarded across Europe. Chelsea tracked him before his move to Belgium in 2022, while Tottenham and Newcastle have also kept tabs on his development. Club Brugge are aware of the growing interest and would consider selling this month if their valuation of around $40 million is met. However, Liverpool sources have firmly played down suggestions that a January move is close, describing reports from South America as exaggerated. The Ecuador international is expected to play a major role for his country at the upcoming World Cup finals and is open to a Premier League switch in principle. That openness, though, does not automatically translate into an imminent transfer. Liverpool's recruitment team are known for patience and structure, and while Ordonz remains under consideration, the club are not rushing into a deal. Other names linked with Liverpool have also been called. Eduardo Camavinga is not contemplating a January exit from Real Madrid, while talk of Liverpool spending big money on Watford winger Omiyan Mama or RB Leipzig talents has been dismissed by sources close to the respective clubs. Where Liverpool's situation does feel more urgent is in defence. Injuries to Joe Gomez and long-term absentee Giovanni Leone have left Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate as the only senior centre-backs currently available. This has intensified speculation that Liverpool may be forced into the market sooner rather than later. Marc Guehi remains a key alternative. Liverpool were minutes away from signing the Crystal Palace captain on deadline day last summer, agreeing a $35 million fee and even putting the defender through a medical before the move collapsed late. Guehi's contract expires at the end of the 2025/26 season, and he is not expected to sign a new deal. Palace boss Oliver Glasner has openly admitted uncertainty over the defender's future, a statement that has renewed quiet optimism at Anfield that a deal could yet be revisited. Liverpool have already completed one piece of January business, with academy graduate James Norris joining Shelbourne permanently. Several other young players could follow on loan as the club reshapes its squad depth. The conflicting reports around Ordonz highlight the current reality at Liverpool. Interest exists, monitoring is ongoing, but claims of an imminent breakthrough are premature. Liverpool are balancing immediate needs with long-term planning, unwilling to overpay or act on pressure alone. If Ordonz does arrive later in the window or in the summer, it will be because Liverpool believe the timing and conditions are right, not because of noise in the media. For now, the club's message is calm and controlled. There is no deal close, no talks underway, and no rush, even as January speculation continues to swirl. Liverpool's transfer plans for 2026 are beginning to take clearer shape as the club balances short-term needs with longer-term squad building, particularly in defence and midfield. With injuries, contract uncertainties, and growing competition both domestically and in Europe, the Reds are carefully plotting their next moves rather than rushing into headline-grabbing deals. One of the most intriguing names linked is Brighton centre-back Jan-Paul Vaneka, who has been one of the club's standout performers since the start of the 2023/24 season. Vaneka has formed a strong partnership with Lewis Dunk and has developed into a reliable, composed Premier League defender. His current contract runs until 2027, but there is growing belief within the game that he may be reluctant to commit his long-term future to Brighton, particularly with Champions League football now firmly on his mind. Former Manchester United chief scout Mick Brown has suggested that Vaneka sees himself at a higher level and would find it difficult to turn down interest from elite clubs. Liverpool have been monitoring his situation closely, while Tottenham are also known admirers. Brighton are unlikely to sell mid-season, but if contract talks stall, a summer move could become realistic, especially if a reduced fee or future free transfer scenario emerges. Liverpool's defensive planning does not stop there. The club's internal January strategy is understood to focus on securing a young centre-back who can arrive in the summer, followed by a more experienced first-team-ready defender, either later in the year or soon after. Injuries to Joe Gomez and Giovanni Leone have exposed a lack of depth, leaving Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate as the only fully fit senior options. This has increased pressure on the recruitment team to act decisively, even if the biggest moves are delayed until the off-season. In midfield, Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton remains a name of serious interest. Liverpool are reportedly exploring the conditions of a potential deal, although Palace hold all the leverage. Wharton is only 21, an England international, and under contract until 2029. Any January move would require an enormous fee, likely exceeding $85 million, making a summer transfer far more plausible. Even then, Palace would still be expected to demand around $65 million. Liverpool rate Wharton highly and see him as a long-term solution in midfield, but they are aware that competition from clubs such as Manchester United and Real Madrid complicates matters significantly. Not all rumours have substance, however. Claims that Liverpool are close to signing Ecuadorian defender Joel Ordonz have been firmly downplayed by club sources. While Liverpool admire the 21-year-old and have tracked him for over a year, there are currently no talks taking place. Club Brugge would consider offers around $40 million, and Ordonez is open to a Premier League move, but reports suggesting an imminent deal are understood to be wide of the mark. Elsewhere, links to Eduardo Camavinga have also been dismissed, with the Real Madrid midfielder not considering a January exit. Liverpool scouts have continued to monitor wide attackers across Europe, but exaggerated fee claims for players such as RB Leipzig prospects have been laughed off by sources close to the selling clubs. Liverpool have already completed one piece of January business, with academy defender James Norris joining Shelbourne permanently, ending a long association with his boyhood club. Several other young players could follow on loan as the Reds streamline their squad. Overall, Liverpool's approach is measured rather than reactive. Defensive reinforcements remain the priority. Midfield targets are being assessed with patience, and the club is determined to avoid overpaying in January. With key decisions looming in the summer, the coming months could quietly define Liverpool's next era. Liverpool transfer plans take shape. Amid Real Madrid competition, Liverpool may still be in a position to secure Champions League football next season, but there is a growing acceptance inside the club that this campaign has fallen short of expectations. After winning the Premier League with authority last time around, the Reds were expected to remain firmly in the title conversation. Instead, inconsistency, dropped points, and a lack of authority in key moments have reshaped priorities at Anfield.